Dennis was in here half an hour before the stream started, and they said, wait, today is Monday? And then and he took a while to check. He took a second to check, and he was like, bruh. It is. Indeed it is. But that means it's time for Morning Mumbles. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Morning Mumbles, the show where you... How's everyone doing? What's up, Seer Flare? Panda? And Par? Welcome, guys. Hope y'all are doing well. How's your day going so far? How's your morning? How's your life in general? It's good to see you guys. I had a topic to talk about, but I totally forgot what it was. I no joke, totally forgot. About to head to the dentist? Nice. Dental hygiene. Doing good, Par? Great. Don't forget what's in a week. My birthday's next week, the 17th. Which means you'll be getting an extra long Morning Mumbles. It probably won't be called Morning Mumbles. I'll just do like a birthday stream. But yeah, I'm turning 22. Most insane drop. Age reveal. Let me skip that. That's interesting. A little weird. You knew it? Well, I've said it before. How was my day? It just started for me. It is currently that time for me locally. So I woke up like an hour ago. Had my breakfast. Got all my things done. By things I mean like sanitary things. And now I'm here. Might not remember, so I'll say it now. Happy early birthday. Thank you, Seer Flare. Thank you. Appreciate you. That's super nice. Europe is dying in a heat wave since about a week ago. Dang. It is pretty hot here as well. 36 degrees Celsius at one point. I don't think we've gotten that far, though it definitely has felt like it since, like, in conjunction with the humidity. Happy birthday. Thank you, Panda. Don't forget who else's birthday is in the 17th. Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? I reckon it is. 60 degrees Celsius? That's way too hot. Are you sure Celsius? Goodness gracious. That is... Ugh. Dang. You hate to feel it. You hate to feel it out there. It's fine. You live in Canada, Par? Nice. Canada boys. Canada people. Canada peeps. I tried making a s'more outside of the heat and it worked. So you just stuck out a marshmallow and it got toasted. As impressive and worrying. Worrying indeed. I had topics, I had things to talk about, but I really don't know what to talk about. That's why I turn to you guys for content. I could check. I get all my things from Twitter, and I really should keep all the topics I see in one place. So I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I'm trying to figure out. What do I do? What sort of things interested you this week? What's been on your guys' mind? Honestly, it's been the thumbnail for today's stream was me going like with this sweatband is like that. It's like tired? Nah. In all honesty, I am a little tired, kind of tired. I didn't have that long of a sleep last night, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm just gonna go head first into the day. In your mind. Fortnite, can you maybe add your Discord? What? Do you I do not play Fortnite. Can you add your Discord? You could type !Discord if you want to join. Unless you're already a part of it, in which case great. If not, then you could type !Discord or go to discord.io/beastfighter1. How to deal with strict online school. 5 out of 7. That's, yeah. With online, they're a little more, like they really expect you to be there. And preparing for Splatfest, well, get good. just do what you've been doing. You know, which is train. I've just been playing a lot of Breath of the Wild, considering I'm stuck in my house for 2 weeks and can't go out at all because my mom is about to have an operation and we have to stay away from people 2 weeks prior. Well, good luck with the operation when that comes around. I hope it goes well. I don't know what it's for, but hopefully it's nothing too serious. Berserk, hey, what's up? Can you put your Discord in chat? I will not do that, but you could visit the Discord server, and you could add me there. I accept requests, but try your best to limit like messaging me a lot, unless you have like a question about something. Don't just message me and be like hello or hi. You could ask me stuff. Can you play the song Valentino? No, sorry. I'm playing copyright free stuff. So and besides, the song slaps. This is Stream Beats. Also, hello Atomic Warrior, welcome. Welcome to Morning Mumbles. Good morning, how are you? Good to see you. Seer Flare, thank you for being here, man. See you later. Thanks for being here. Have a good rest of your day. Coronavirus cases are spiking in my country again, so that's amazing. Yeah, it's just a lot of really stupid people out there. Just really stupid. I'm exhausted. Been playing volleyball for the last 5 days. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at you. You're the active boy. I immediately thought of Haikyuu. I don't know what that is. Haikyuu. Oh, it's that volleyball anime. Oh, I should have known actually. I knew it was like H something. It started with an H. The fourth wave is here in Turkey. Well, it really isn't. The way I see it, it's not like multiple waves. It's just one giant wave that it just keeps going. Like it never stops. Like I would consider it a wave if the whole thing like stopped and then started up again. I know some Turkish because on the servers I moderate, I have a large Turkish amount of Turkish people. My entire family was hooked on it. The Haikyuu. Nice. Parents getting into anime? Nice. I accept. respect, and accept. And that's what it do, baby. What it do, baby. Hey, what it do? Hey, come on now. Hey. Hey, come on now. Hey, pasta rigatoni. I don't know. You think I know? Then what should I talk about? What's news? What's news? What? Oh, we were talking about my sister and I were talking about games. We're trying to think of games that acknowledged your birthday or did things when it was your birthday. What games do you guys remember that do that? Games that acknowledge your birthday. Rune Factory? Is that one? I've never played that. What did they do? What did they do? What games acknowledge your birthday and what do they do? No worries, Hooded Hawk. We'll still be here. We'll be here till around 10. I think you get discounts plus their events. Nice. Always good for video game market discounts. Oh, if you guys care, Selena Gomez is returning to TV, which is great. Rocksteady teases a new Suicide Squad game. What are we, some kind of Suicide Squad? You know, after that movie was a giant success. Ren and Stimpy is a reimagined version is coming back. Final episode of Pokemon Twilight Wings. My friends and I were talking about that last night. I haven't seen it yet, but it looks amazing. It sounds amazing. Switch reward. Switch reward. What do you mean in particular? All the cute waifus and husbandos wish you a happy birthday. You love to see it. Nintendo makes some things so much more complicated than they're supposed to be. Like, online. Whenever I go online, it's just like... I don't get what's so hard to... Why it's so hard to make a service like that in 2020? Nintendo, really? Really? Nintendo, I love you, but you gotta get with the times, man. Otherwise, it just makes you look like old farts. Get old farts. Okay. We're very mature here on this stream. Only maturity. Yeah, let's make them pay for something that was originally free and make the online servers even worse. That'll show them. That'll teach him for sure. You gotta go, Dennis. No worries. No worries. Take care. Thanks for being here. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for being here. people by Zine. It's just his name is, it's just his name backwards. That's why his name is backwards Dennis. His name backwards is backwards Dennis. Have you not verified your account on Discord? With like your email. Also, if you just came in, Par, then read the rules, and if you read the rules, then you'll know what you're. You acknowledge you read the rules by clicking that little like check mark at the last message there in the rules channel, and you'll get access. Or you just have to verify your Discord account, like that's connected to your email. Better yet, let's have inconsistent online games play fantastic and others play like garbage. That's the thing. It's like, man, the first party games online are terrible. Smash and Mario Maker. Like other games with like online connectivity, totally fine. Fortnite doesn't need an online connection. It doesn't need a Switch online membership. But it's fine. Overwatch on Switch, there's no like, I don't think there's any like network issues with that. It just looks crappy. After like, you know, being used to fairly like high settings on PC for so long. But I don't know. Maybe that's just the elitist in me. You got the elitist in me. Don't let go the vicinity. Ooh, love this. I love it. Love it. I haven't played much of Overwatch on Switch lately. I haven't played much of Switch at all this past week, apart from Splatoon. I should really change that, but I have after this I gotta record, and then I gotta edit, and then tomorrow I can record and edit more, and then on Wednesday more recording, probably maybe a little bit editing, and then I gotta stream. It's just great, man. It's just great to have a plan. I don't know what I'm gonna play, but I have plans. Isn't that great? Do you guys make plans in the morning, or like when you start your day or week? You have like an agenda or a little notebook. How do you keep track of time or keep track of your days? Splatoon has good online but bad quality of life and matchmaking. Yep, it's why can't you make a lobby with your friends in like regular turf wars? You could do that for like League and ensure that you have like people like your friends with you. That's big. That's pretty small brain. Time keeps track of me. As much as I would love for that to be the case, it doesn't really. Time is a social construct. Whatever. Whatever they say. Whatever's thing. Maybe search up gaming news. That's what we like to do here. Fall Guys has been a very popular game. Basically a battle royale, obstacle course, Mario Party type game. I'd love to play it, but it costs money. It costs the money. Time tells no lies. I mean, a broken clock is correct twice a day. Let's see. Horizon Zero Dawn is on PC, and apparently it wasn't really optimized. It wasn't really there weren't many improvements to make it like to put it over on PC. And they said that we're sure to hear of any technical issues on a wider scale once the proverbial floodgates are open. People are saying performance is terrible, and they say love the game, but man, is the PC port bad. Gorilla says we are investigating your reports as our highest priority. They go on to say we appreciate those who are already taking their time to report their issues on Steam, Reddit, or via our website. Blah blah blah, and they'll fix this. Panda, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Enjoy whatever it is you're doing. Hope to see you soon. Thanks for being here. Appreciate ya. Later. Fallout 76. Oh man. Fallout 76. Remember when that was a big thing? Bethesda confirms, for all you Fallout 76 fans out there, Bethesda confirms.
So,
oh, what the frick?
Next question is about...
Oh, I thought someone was... that was on the... Why do you autoplay videos, dude, with sound on it? Get the frick out of here. So the team behind Fallout 76 has reaffirmed their commitment to official mod support in a panel during QuakeCon's broadcast to the Netherlands. So all you modders, you future modders for Fallout 76, all 5 of you, but mod support for an online game that Bethesda isn't really good at moderating in the first place. I have huge doubts. Huge. I don't know. Oh, for you Persona fans or Atlas fans, with the recent release of Persona 4 Golden on PC, Sega is looking to port more new and old games to PC after the Persona 4 Golden success. So let me get this straight, Atlas. You're surprised that a game that initially released only on the PlayStation Vita, and that's what people were buying a Vita for the longest time. You're surprised that being ported over to PC and having access to a wider audience, and also at like $20 US. You're surprised that it's selling well? Are you kidding me? Of course it will. Which I commend their effort to start bringing more games to PC, which will be great. Fran, good morning. Morning, Fran. How are you? How you doing? Welcome to Morning Mumbles, the show where you How you doing? Shin Megami Tensei 3 on PC? Maybe. What'd they say? They said, I'll just do more. Adding the small brain sometimes. We remastered Persona 4 The Golden, a title previously sold on the PlayStation Vita, and released it for sale on Steam this fiscal year. Because of the game's critical acclaim and its low selling price, sales were much stronger than expected. We will continue to actively promote porting previously released titles to Steam and new platforms. Well, it's the thing that people were buying a Vita for. Just woke up. Yeah, I mean, same. I woke up like a little more than an hour ago. Ate breakfast. Did all my things. Now I'm here. And I'm glad you're here. Elite Cobra, morning. How you doing? Welcome. Morning. Welcome to the show. How you doing? New people coming in. What's your guys'? We were talking about how to keep track of your day. How do you do that? And also, what news topics have you seen this week that interest you that I should talk about? It could be about anything. Oh, if you're into free games and you like racing games, then F1 2018 is free in the Humble store on a Humble bundle. You just have to sign up for their newsletter. It goes for like $50 regularly, so pick that up if it's still available. It's today's the last day, or while supplies last. Which I don't really know how many game copies they have, but get that. Grounded is a fun game. I've been watching Grounded gameplay. Looks fun. Looks fun. I like I those the bugs would definitely scare me. But I haven't really seen a lot. I think they're doing more updates in the future for stuff, but for the game. But as it stands right now, it's kind of like lacking in a sense, from what I've seen. Anyway, I haven't seen the game, so I haven't played the game, I should say. So that's on me, I guess. Oh, Dr. Disrespect makes his return to streaming, and it's on YouTube. So after his no explanation ban on from Twitch, he did a stream for 24 hours, which is just like a starting soon screen, or it was just a scene of a gas station and his car there. His like car, and it had like 500,000 concurrent viewers at one point. And then when he did actually start streaming and showing his face, it was astronomical. So welcome back, Doc, and welcome to YouTube. You'll join the likes of Courage. Is that who's streaming out here? Courage JD, and some other people. Who knows? They're doing monthly updates, and so far as I know, the next update will have like 4 more bugs and a fish. Oh, a fish. That'd be cool. But yeah, I'm taking a break right now until then. Yeah, that's the thing too about early access games. You kind of have to be invested in it from the start and be interested in the content they have moving forward for it to, catch your interest or to be relatively successful. But it's a process, and I'm not totally against early access games. There's a lot of potential in games like those, but there's some really bad ones. So be wary, be on the lookout. But also, give other games a chance. Give them a little chance. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. And get down tonight. Let's see. Update on the TikTok ban from Orange Man himself. So last we heard, Microsoft was in talks with TikTok to be bought out by them so that Trump would have a problem with them anymore. But now TikTok is trying to sue. He's going to sue the Trump administration for what effectively was like a ban without warning. What essentially happened to Dr. Disrespect? But this time, this is a instead of a character someone plays on stream, this is entire social media platform. So we'll see where that goes. Trump administration did actually. It was essentially like TikTok bad, and they're gone. Let's see. For those of you who are fans of To the Moon or Finding Paradise or anything Kangal related, Freebird games, Imposter Factory is the third game in it. I think it involves the same it's like Neil and Eva, but there's murder. There's murder afoot apparently, and we got a new trailer for it, and it looks interesting, and I'm definitely gonna be playing it for sure. 100% gonna be playing it because I like stuff like that. Intel had stuff leaked Intel had 20 gigabytes of internal files leaked, and while those 20 gigabytes are outdated outdated information, or just largely old, quote unquote old at this point, it still happened. And no one is safe. Protect yourself. Protect your privacy. Oh, this is a big one. Apple confirms it won't allow game streaming services like xCloud from Microsoft for Xbox and Google Stadia on iOS devices. Because Apple doesn't get that sweet cut of his subscription money. What a bunch of bullcrap. Play Xbox games anywhere. Play AAA games from Google Stadia anywhere. Unless you're an Apple person, that's your only thing. iOS? Pfft, haven't heard of it. You guys have Android phones, right? I want to get a gauge in the chat from you guys. iOS or Android? What are you rocking right now? And why? Would you consider switching? If you were interested in xCloud and Google Stadia and you only had an iOS device, would you consider switching over? If you really wanted to, subscribe to xCloud or Google Stadia. I don't know why Google Stadia, but hey, everyone has their choices. Android is more customizable. That's very true. That's very true. Although it depends on the phone manufacturer, really. But yeah, Android and on the whole, by and large, is very customizable. iOS is very cheap, and I only use it to watch YouTube and Netflix. That is the thing too. Well, you could get like a dirt cheap Android phone too. A phone that's like relatively equipped to, that has access to a faster internet connection, is relatively like powerful. Even mid-range phones, like Android phones today, are relatively powerful. I have the cheap in the sense like you could get like the iPhone SE. Do they still sell the iPod? You could get the iPod for very cheap. They have the SE, the SE2. What's the cheapest one they sell? I'm actually gonna check. You go to apple.ca. Oh, excuse me. I'm pretty sure the iPod is still being sold. Like the 7th generation. It has an A10 Bionic chip. Yeah, it's right here. You could buy it, let's see if you buy silver, 32 gig. You could buy a 32 gig silver iPod right now for $249. And you could add an engraving for free. So you could write like, I bought this or whatever. Mine costs $140, runs super smooth. And iOS is also super optimized because Apple has limited devices in their lineup. They could optimize it to work on all those devices, while Android has many makers and many hardware configurations. So it'd be hard to optimize for those specific configurations. Like all of them. That's why we have like processors that are able to overclock. Like we have the Snapdragon 865 Plus that was just recently announced or released, which is essentially an 865 but with higher clock speeds. Am drunk. What's up, cheese mice? Drink responsibly. And also welcome to Morning Mumbles. Good morning. How are you? Welcome. I appreciate how user-friendly iOS is, but it's too simple. Like, I'm used to the back button on Android, so when I go back on iOS, I get mad. I get so mad. Pewish. Hey, Hahaki, how you doing? Back from vacation? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope your vacation was well. How you doing? Welcome to you. Glad you made it. Welcome to my Mumbles, the show where you see that fat autofocus. Wow. 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 There's the Pewish. Mr. Bonnie Gamer, hello. Welcome to the show. Good morning. How are you doing? Good to see you. It was pretty raining. How are you? Pretty rainy? Dang. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm feeling all right. I'm doing all right, all things considered. What are those all things? I'll never tell. But no, other than the rain, I hope it was all right. Hope you had fun. Vacations are supposed to be fun. Can't really. I personally wouldn't want to go anywhere during these times, but hope you were safe. Apple TV Plus included for 1 year when you buy an iPod Touch. Really? I don't know a single person who watches Apple TV Plus, but hey. Yeah, like iOS, even if you go back to like the iPhone 5S, sure, like the battery's gonna be terrible, but it's still super optimized. Like they have device support for the newest iOS for like years back, and that's like opposite to Android updates, where it's up to the manufacturer or the carrier, I should say, to update your phone. Well, Apple's just like, here you go. Everybody, there you go, everybody. Public release, here you go. Beep, 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 beep. What song is this? Tall Grass. Like Pokemon. Speaking of Pokemon, my friends and I were talking about Pokemon Unite last night, and how it's how Tencent being in the news recently with the whole Trump administration thing. Apparently the games division isn't being affected as of now, but yeah, it was essentially TikTok bad, and then Trump slapped TikTok in the face. You get out of here. You have 45 days. Do you guys use TikTok? I've never been on there. I don't get it. The MOBA, you're actually excited for it? I see the appeal of it, but honestly, it's not my cup of tea, but I'd be willing to give it a try. You use TikTok? How often? It's sometimes funny. I see funny on there sometimes. And sometimes just dumb. I've been saying for a long time that the discoverability on TikTok is massive. Way better than any other platform I've seen, by far. I know some people who have gotten like a few hundred plays on their TikToks, grown like a decent following on there. So it's actually pretty good for discoverability. A lot of it is homophobic though, sadly. Yeah. It's a shame. Imagine being homophobic in 2020. You joined the Discord. Nice. Good to have you. Nice. And by the way, if y'all haven't joined the Discord yet, you could type !Discord in the chat or go to discord.io/beastfighter1 and join that Discord server. I'm considering getting TikTok. Lots of artists use it to promote their art. I see. You don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm kind of having trouble figuring out what to do, how that would go. Would you like do a little compilation of your art and say like, this is what I do, and then you say like, I also have commissions. This is where to find me. But that'd be just like a Twitter pinned tweet at this point. But yeah, I would look into it if you don't mind everything that's going on with TikTok right now. I would consider that more publicity. People meme their art. They meme on their art. Memes are pretty hip and relevant with the kids. I'm turning 22. Wait, friend, you're older than me, aren't you? My birthday's like next week. Like exactly a week. Made a cursed Overwatch image. Blurst? Is it cursed or blurst? Depending on what it is, I'll be the judge. Should I make that a series? Cursed or blurst? Where I look at images and determine whether they're cursed or blurst. You turned 22 at the beginning of the year? Dang it! You're older than me. Shoot. It's like going. It's like, what was it? What am I gonna say? When I was in elementary school, I hung out with a lot of. I had friends that were shorter than me, and for a long time that was the way it was. Until high school, there were like taller people, but there weren't a lot of people that were taller than me. But then now that I'm in now that I got to university, there's people that are various ages and a lot of taller people than me, and I started hanging out with progressively taller people, so now I feel like the shorty. Shoddy is like a melody. I'm a baby, how dare. That is true though. That's very true. Also, I was messing around in OBS and I made this yesterday. So whenever I say something stupid, I can press that. Keep posting cursed Overwatch. Yeah, there's a meme channel. Glad you like that. It's all. I can walk you through it. It's just like I have a button on OBS that switches to the scene, and then there's an image, and then I time the. Get out here. I time the delay so that it adds, so that after a certain amount of time, it makes visible a second image that adds the bottom text, and then after a certain amount of time, it switches back to this scene. So switch. Image, and then show the second image, and then back to the scene. And you'll notice that the whole scene of this, including the bells and whistles at the bottom here in the chat, gets put into this box. I've seen a lot of really unique things with OBS, so I'm trying to push myself forward. If you guys don't know, there's this creator called named the Sushi Dragon. Sushi as in like the food. Sushi Dragon. And he has amazing real-time effects. He has these controllers to control various effects, and it's all done live. And the amount of programming that goes into it is fantastic. It's crazy. He uses 6 PCs for all the effects he does. Like all the various effects he does, he might not use all of them, but he uses 6 PCs, all connected to each other, which is crazy. He has like 7 keyboards laying around. He has cables and wires everywhere. but you don't see that part. All you see is the green screen and then his wacky antics. 6, yeah, that's what I said. You slobs because you're a baby. How dare you, slobs? There's a really good video about why 5 reasons why slobs is holding you back or whatever. Which I mean, if it works for you, if slobs works for you, then that's fine. If you're not gonna do like crazy wacky effects or anything like that. But I've been trying to push myself, and this is the result. You can subscribe, follow anytime. Yeah, I would highly advise everyone to go check out the Sushi Dragon. Look at some clips of his. Watch a VOD or something. He has his own show on this new channel called Venn, VENN. And it's a 24-hour channel, 24/7 channel that has shows of various various different topics, and you'll find something that you love. I love to do effects, but I only draw, so I don't know what to do. There's some.
And my sport is mixed martial arts.
There's room for creativity in that. There's this one streamer who has amazing effects. Her name is something like Paladin Amber. I think I may have heard of that. That name sounds familiar. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's cursed. That is cursed. That is a cursed tracer right there. Goodness. There's Paladin Amber. I've definitely heard of her before. I've definitely heard of her. I think I've seen clips of her before. Is she the one that like has the scene where like someone asked for feet pics and then she had like the number there? It's just like, oh, if you want feet pics. She had like another camera or something. I've definitely seen her around before. And she has the Windows XP aesthetic. The one thing that really bothers me right now from looking at her like VOD thumbnails though, it's that you're not facing the content. It bugs me so much whenever someone has a face cam and you're facing away from whatever the content is. You're looking away from like the screen. It kind of bothers me because it should be something like this, right? I'm facing like directly this way. I don't know. That's probably only a thing that bothers me. There's a cool streamer called Failboat. I have heard of Failboat. Failboat is great. I love the breaking news one, yeah. Well, if you want feed pics. I don't have a second camera nor do I have the space to set up any more cameras. Like this is essentially what you see is what you get. Like my desk is small. I'm in between a couch and the dining table, and the kitchen is right there. The living room is like back there. So, and I have no like other space to put all this in. So that's a venture for another day. Perhaps in the near future. Hopefully in the near future. Another example, like look at Dr. Lupo over here. The Dr. Lupo. He has his webcam in the lower right-hand corner, which is not a bad thing, but look at the way it's oriented. He's looking this way. Looks like he's looking at chat, which if that's what he wants to do, then fine. But the game's right here. The game's right here. The game's right here. Should be looking at that. I don't know, man. It's just the little things like that. And then there's some streamers who don't have an overlay at all, which works because they're like a larger creator, so they don't really need a visually appealing stream. They just focus on their personality, I guess. They let themselves do the first impressions. But yeah, face your webcam towards content, dude. If it messes with, like, if you have something that words are backwards after that, if you flip it, then just put your webcam on the other side. It's not that hard. Unless everything gets messed up after that, but otherwise just flip your webcam if it's that big, if it doesn't bother you. This has been an episode of stream critique with Beastfighter1. This won't be regular, but also there's an amazing streamer named Nutty, Nutty, that gives tutorials for OBS and like how to improve your stream, how to make your stream more creative. There's an amazing example that he showed during his recent videos where there's a plugin where you could take a screenshot of any source in OBS and then like use that as a picture. But what he does is that he uses channel points to let someone take a picture of his webcam and then put it into a separate scene and judge it like Pokemon Snap. Like it does all the it judges the picture in a way that Pokemon Snap does, which is really, really cool. I'm gonna see if I could find that actually. Like it's like you were close.
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I know I'm not supposed to play favorites.
I'm gonna show it right now. I'm gonna show it. Let's see.
This might be one of my favorite channel points.
I'm gonna pause the vibes real quick. Carefree Bomb, here. So the streamer's name is Dragners, and this is what it is. I'm gonna switch it here.
Thanks, Thomas. Next up, we have Dragners.
A on the door and see what happens. Dependent.
So you saw that, right?
Dependent.
There's over here. There's a flash.
Dependent.
And then.
Oh. Dead body. That made it really good. Let's see. I'm gonna be disappointed. Oh. That was really good. All right, here we go. Chalky. Okay, chocolate merch pose. It's the merch pose. This is going on a panel.
This is really cool.
Kyle is officially 100%.
This is all custom code.
A sellout.
This is awesome.
Flawless. The pose. Spectacular.
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you.
So you can see how many people like that photo too. And then this photo gets posted to the Discord channel for people to see. And then there's a leaderboard over here. That's awesome. Like the amount of creativity that people have with this stuff is awesome. There's one here where someone can redeem channel points to mute the streamer's mic, and then after they get muted, watch what happens.
Free bomb.
What are you doing?
This is awesome. This is a really good idea. I love this. So this one is another.
So what happens is the mic gets muted, and then it translates everything he's saying into Animalese, and there's a timer down in the corner about how long that effect lasts. My channel points is to talking ooh speak. Yeah, I saw that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but yeah, this is awesome. What people are doing. People have streams like this where they have a green screen in the background while they're doing drumming or DJing. Oh, Mr. Greggles in particular, this dude here, he has some great drum streams. Like he has commands to switch cameras, and these are green screens as well. This layout moves, and you could change the color of that too, and it moves out of the way. His OBS is insane. Like he's one of the best like music streamers out there in terms of like a creative stream design. Ditto Design has this. He uses a green screen to make himself pop out from the background. He uses he basically puts a color overlay over himself, like Photoshop, and then puts that behind him so that when he moves, it sort of makes a fake outline, which is great. And Barely Live TV is a
I just wanted to show you the
as this.
text-to-speech character I set up through channel points. But why tell you about it when I can just show you? So, Pat, take it away.
Hi Nutty, my name is Pat. I read out the chat for Barely on stream. I was made with Lear and bored in some code by InstaFluff, but enough.
So that dog, you could redeem, again, channel points. You could redeem channel points to make this dog pop up and say your chat message. And the way they have the mouth move is through a plugin, which is basically an audio visualizer, a spectralizer, you know, with the bars that go up and down with the music. But it's like condensed, flipped, and then put upside down so that it looks like a tongue. There's one overlay where whenever someone follows, a Kirby sprite falls to the bottom and just walks around. I want to do something like that. Yeah. It's definitely like LBS is definitely more akin to that because it's open source, and Slobs is it's a fork. They call it a fork of OBS, and it's more akin to. It has more features to it, more akin to Streamlabs, and it's good for like newer streamers. But OBS is super powerful, dude. I love it. Hooded Hawk, welcome back. Welcome back. We were looking at some creative stream designs. And also go subscribe to Nutty. This dude here. This dude. He has some great tutorials for that. Nutty, Epos Vox, Harris Heller, or Alpha Gaming, Sam Woodhall. They're all great people you should check out to see some more to improve your stream. Not improve your stream, like get some ideas. Be creative with it. The potential is there, you know. And I hope to get there someday. These are great designs. Are we back down to 898 subscribers? Dang, you hate to see it. I got like a couple. I get notifications on this extension here about when I reach certain milestones, and I got 900 subscribers twice. And then we'll probably get another 3 times throughout this year. Can we make it to 1,000 this year? Who knows? I would like that. Yeah. I'm still looking at that cursed tracer image. Very cursed. That is a lot of legs. One thing I like about your stream design is the chat placement. Lots of streamers just have it randomly in the corner, but I like the way it detail in which platform they're commenting on. Has a neat section of its own. I can take a lot of credit for that. Like the placement itself, I kind of took from another streamer, Stephen George. They have their chat like here in like a section, but this works out for like getting everything in one, like getting everything out of the way. But the the icons from where people are chatting from is part of Restream, the Restream chat widget. So it shows like the icon for the platform that people are chatting on, which is great. I love that. So it's like, wait, people are commenting from here and here? Yeah. I love it. And it's a little box here, just in case I forget to switch to like a gameplay scene, and so you could still see a little bit of the game. I had something here before, like a just chatting loop animation thing. I could place it over here, but I don't know, it just adds more clutter. People are going for the simple stream layouts now, like the very minimal, flat, not flat, but like very minimal. So you just gotta adapt, you know? And it looks good too. It looks good. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Guys, I know what happened to Dr. Disrespect. He's back. All right. What time is it? It's 10:03, dude. It's 10:03. You know what that means? It's time. It's time. I remember when streamers, especially poker streamers, have everything everywhere on the stream and have only about 10% of the stream in the actual gameplay. Well, they still do that. They still kind of do that now. But I kind of like PokeTuber streams now, like their layouts. They have it has the necessary information while also being visually appealing. But I also see like people who have like 3 games open at a time, which I get is the aspect of the stream, but like it just gets cluttered at some point. Like the people that have like the recent dono, recent thing, like a huge ticker at the top or whatever, or like those like bar styles, or a box within a box and then the box over here, which I get is good if you want to get everything out of the way and like not clash with each other, like not blocking the gameplay or stuff like that. But I don't know. To me, I'd rather prefer the game to take up the whole screen, and then just me in the corner over here. I recently like moved my webcam from up there to in this middle section, because I don't know. There's a lot of important information in games in the top left, so I truly respect the people that can play 3 Pokemon games at once. Yeah, like they have like 3 DSs or something. They have like the Switch game and then like 2 3DSs. It's crazy. And like those 3DS capture cards are like it's going extinct, dude. And the ones that do show up for sale are super expensive. Pensacola, hey, welcome. Welcome. I see that you saw the Discord command. Join it. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Make sure you read the rules, make yourself familiar with it. And yeah. I'm currently finding a way to capture PS3 gameplay to do The Last of Us Let's Play one day. I would recommend a capture card. So you could there's a cheap one on that goes for around like between $25 and $50, depending on where you buy it from. It's a very simple capture card with USB on one end and HDMI on the other, and you can just plug it into your PC and then capture it through OBS. But keep in mind that doesn't allow for pass-through, which means you can't connect it to a TV for like instant game view for like instant for like. For example, if you're playing like an FPS, playing it off of OBS won't help because there's like a few frames of delay, which is enough for you to throw yourself off. So capture cards that pass through would allow you to also connect it to a TV for, regular gameplay. Also, if you search on Amazon for capture card pass through, then you'll see some. Let me actually do that right now. Capture card pass through. You get there's one for $100 here. This one for $80, but they are varying quality, so I would watch out for that. You get Elgato ones. The Elgato HD 60S would be your best bet, but that's around 240 Canadian. I feel like I should wait to invest properly. Yeah, if it's something you could do without for now, then yeah, for sure, and save up when you actually have the money. Switch capture card is actually on the top of my mind, as that is about 95% of my content. Yeah, capture card will work for anything. This one is this one's $20, so you can get that. $20 Canadian. But yeah, if you go for like average customer reviews, you see the Elgato ones. This one, $17. Again, this doesn't have pass-through, so you'll have to play through OBS, which might throw you off if you're playing fast-paced games. 170 for this one. You'll also have to look for one that has a instant game capture as well, or not. If you're just planning on recording, then one that's just USB 2 is fine. 125. This one is 22. There's varying prices, but varying qualities as well. Uh, 100. 100, 120, $80, stuff like that, I found a good capture card. It records at 50 FPS, I think, or something, and it's around $80 to $100. Also, those $20 capture cards are absolute scams. I bought one, it was only 360p. Yeah, the quality control for those ones as well is not great, but they have been like, it takes a while to mess with like the settings and stuff. So your mileage may vary, but I've heard people with really great success stories with those. I made another cursed Overwatch image. Bet you won't post it. Bet you won't. Just testing to see the cheapest standards would be. That's fair. Oh. Sorry? That was probably loud. I apologize. That kind of scared me. So I'm sure it scared you. I'll try to find the capture card I found on post on Discord for anyone else. See if they're interested. Pretty cheap. Yeah, there's a good video by ePostVox. I'll post it in chat here. About capture cards. Like the cheap ones. You like that one? That's my Be Right Back screen that I almost never use, but I like when I use it. So there's that capture card here, and then here's part 2 of it. Part 2 is about like a precaution for getting those cheap capture cards. You posted it? Oh, dude. Oh, small face. Small Widowmaker. Cursed. Actually, it's Widowmaker, so blurst. So yeah, go again. Do your research. Find your needs. Find the capture card that's best for your needs. And yeah, that's my say on that. Me personally, I have an Elgato HD 60S, and yes, that's what I use to capture the majority of my gameplay, my console gameplay. People also use capture cards to record their PC gameplay if they have like a 2 PC setup, which I mean, you know, it's great. Anyway, I think I should probably wrap this up. My sister has to do some sewing, and she's been courteous enough to not do that, to do sound. What ISP do you have currently? I desperately need to switch. We're on Bell. We're on Bell. We're on that Bell 5, you know? 200 up and 150 down. 250 down and 150 up. Mwah. Daniel, you should have woken up earlier. But hey, welcome. Yeah, Rogers is big stinky. Rogers is very big stinky. You're awake, you were making breakfast. Well, fair. Make brekkie. Is this a song you were jamming to as you were making breakfast? This is the breakfast making song. But yeah, Rogers is big stinky. If it works well for you, then hey, that's fine. But for us, Rogers is big stinky. Bell, it was when we switched to Bell, and then when we upgraded our speeds, it was actually cheaper. So hey, I see this as an absolute win. I recommend you put chat rules in the description. I should probably. Or just, I could just make like a rules command. Dab? Come here telling me the dab, son. I won't do it. I won't do it. You can't force me. You will unsub? Goodbye. See you later. If that's what gets you to if that's what makes you unsubscribe, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know where your priorities are. Nah, but really, I should get going. Thank you for subscribing again. Was that a subscribe and resubscribe? Yeah, I should get going. I have other stuff to do today too. Have a great rest of your day, Drum. Well, have a great rest of your day too, Hooded Hawk. And have a great rest of your day, everyone out there. Thank you for being here. Morning Mumbles is live every Monday at 9 a.m. EST. We'll be back here on Wednesday again for a game. I don't know what I'm gonna play yet, but we're gonna play a game. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for hanging out and talking with me. And we'll be back here again Wednesday, 5 p.m. EST. And we'll play some games. It's a lot of fun. Take care, friend. Take care, Daniel. Take care, Cheese Mice. Fall Guys, catch the hype. Oh, I want to play that, but money. Someone gift me it. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye. Fight the beast and all that jazz. Follow, subscribe, do the things. Yeah, bye.